Steve Harvey was on that motherfucking interview, dog, and they been showing it a little bit.
I told you it was good. I liked it.
That shit was weak as a motherfucker.
What?
That
I
shit-
like that interview.
How is this motherfucker allowed to
Man.
give advice?
Man,
This is a goofy. He married
all
a
the side
bitch
bitches.
that hustle money. Everybody know it. First of all, you've been married how many times?
Three
Three times.
He cheated on his wife with his side bitch each time. It was
Everybody married a bitch that they was fucking around on the other bitch. I said that before.
Yeah.
That's what people do. We don't know how to pick no woman. But Steve Harvey comes like he got the answers to shit. Homie, you even admitted you was mad at Bernie them because they was funnier than you. It's just what I said. D said she liked the interview.
No, I like the interview, how it went. Like, I like the whole chemistry between him and Shannon. I like Shannon's show. It's a good show. So
I like
just
Shannon
said-
Sharpe too.
I kept saying it was a good
But
interview.
I will say that as well. I did a live stream on the actual interview between Shannon and Steve, and Shannon does have a good podcast with Club Shay Shay, and the interaction between Steve and Shannon had good chemistry, and also the different topics ranging to what Corey's going to right now. I agree with Corey on this situation here, so let's continue.
He was caking for that nigga. Like if I was on there and I had been married 3 times, the whole world would love to be like, motherfucker, you been married 3 times. I don't never hear nobody say this about this man because they be caking for him.
Shannon do his show with a butt plug in, man. He's so
Right. I believe that.
Shannon
Everybody else be getting high or the drink champs or whatever. Shannon got a butt plug.
He be
in.
orgasming.
That's how he relax.
That nigga orgasm.
That nigga be nutting while he talking to you.
Without
nice
flinching.
So let me ask you this.
He got a nice build, but he's loud. He's loud.
Yeah, man.
D say he got a nice build.
He does. I like how he wearing them nice.
That's what D
Shannon
choose
got a
niggas
BBL,
off of.
nigga.
I did not. I just
Shannon
can't. I
You
can't
say he
give
got
it.
a BBL.
I
He
can't
went to
give
the
a
Dominican
compliment.
Republic and got his shit done. He type of nigga get his calves done too.
For,
man.
I don't know his
Shannon
age, but I
is
hear that he's
soft.
older,
He's the
and if
softest
so, he
dark-skinned
looks
nigga in the
good.
world.
He's soft.
Shannon will tell you this. I don't want no fish, bitch.
Stupid.
Get that old fish away from me.
Shannon sleep with cucumbers over
Yeah,
his eyes.
Shannon Corey sounds just like.
Hey, old boy Ocho Cinco was on the show. He was asking him, so you ain't married, right? And he was asking him a lot of questions about manhood, and Shannon couldn't really do nothing with that.
Huh.
But I peeped it. I was
Yeah.
like, Ocho Cinco putting him out there.
Yeah. You seen that part where he was like, no? Oh, yeah, this nigga.
What, he sucked his teeth? He did not.
How you do it again?
No.
Ah.
Shannon coming out, nigga.
Woo
But
child.
I'm
He didn't say
saying
woo
like,
child, though.
I'm saying like Steve perpetrates a real nigga. But
Right.
Steve, you're not a real nigga.
See?
If you
Who
are
said that?
around an alpha,
He said he does that
you're
nice
going to start some shit. I'm talking about Steve Harvey.
Right.
Steve is like
He can only be in the room with betas. If you're around alphas, you're going to have a problem. I know that about Steve Harvey. You can't stand in no room with no motherfucking nigga that, I ain't saying a nigga that starts shit, but a nigga who will stand on his and you can't really boss around and all that shit. In fact, it's a lot of niggas like that who cannot be around alphas because they can't take the fact that they can't run it with this nigga.
Right.
That was happening with the Kings of Comedy. Said the Entertainer and motherfucking Bernie Mac was funny. And then you had to go up after them. And you couldn't manipulate it like you wanted to. So you became the host of the Kings of Comedy. Because like I said, the host is the famous person most of the time. They rarely let the host. Last time I hosted a show, Earthquake told the promoter, let the other nigga bring me up because I know why. Nigga, I'm rocking this motherfucker, nigga. And then you got to go up after that? Nigga, stop.
Hammer time.
I heard too much fuck shit about Steve from other comments.
Steve a hater, dog. He is not finna let you shine, dog. When I was a young comic, that nigga cutting my time down to 5 minutes because I was too funny.
Wow.
He did JJ bad.
What'd he do to JJ?
He damn near said JJ damn said he like blackballed him a little bit. Like he was telling motherfuckers not to fuck with him or some shit like that.
I believe you. I ain't never heard nothing good about no motherfucking Steve Harvey. So
Look, JJ.
I'm saying like I ain't knocking, I ain't trying to shit on him. I'm just telling you you got shit on your name, nigga. And I've had experiences with you, and I already know, nigga, if you was around me, you would be uncomfortable because I'm not gonna fold in front of you. And if I go on stage, it's gonna be hard for you to follow with that motherfucking shit you do. So you got to keep hosting and getting these shows, like whatever you do, because he does the type of shit where he's being sarcastic about something. That's what works for him. Yeah. Like if he be like, oh, that dude over there, he can do that. You get what I'm saying? But it don't match up with headliners who got power. Or like saying in life.
Leighton White, he did?
Huh? What'd he say?
Leighton White said that that Steve hated on 85 South guys.
Oh, did he?
Can you imagine Steve Harvey? He's supposed to be this legendary comedian, and he got to go on stage at the little bro them. Steve is not going to be funny when he go up after people. He has to host shows.
He don't even do stand-up no more, dude.
No, he said in that interview that he didn't want.
He said it's because of the cancel culture. But look, if he was talented, I've said this before, and it showed to be true. When you really talented, you can't wait to show people how good you are on stage. And that ain't no diss to nobody. That's what I'm saying. When you done came up with 45 to an hour worth of material, you can't wait to show it off. So when somebody say why they don't do comedy or why they didn't do comedy, it's because they used to getting in front of the crowd, bullshitting for 45 minutes to an hour, and then get off. And before you know it, they done got their check. I done seen it happen with most comedians. There's not a lot of headliners in this motherfucking nation. There's a lot of motherfuckers doing comedy, but motherfuckers who can go up late after the heat, after the long show, it's not a lot of motherfuckers like that. And Steve Harvey is not one who can be funny after you done seen some talented people.
How many niggas he done like looked out for, put on, or anything like that? Has it been many niggas?
I'm sure that people who've been around Steve Harvey have found a way to make some money behind it. I know a couple of guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never really heard about him having nobody, you know.
Well, it's a brother who be on his show named Kier. Kier is from Houston. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, his nickname. I know
right. I'm so glad Kier is on the Steve Harvey show because people get a chance to see him.
Right.
And Kier can go on stage and be funny. You get what I'm saying?
I forgot he had that drum with Cat. I don't even remember what that was about. But
Cat made him look stupid as hell. They had a battle. I don't know why Steve agreed to it. He's not gonna be funny. I'm just saying, like, watch Steve set on the Kings of Comedy, and you tell me what the fuck he said to stand out. And if he said something to stand out, just tell me. I give propers what propers are due. But I'm saying, like, when you said the interview was good, D, that made me want to watch it.
Oh, see?
I was like, well, what did he say? And I just was like, he found a way to tell the story his way. But the truth is, Cedric the Entertainer is funny.
He said that.
If you go see Cedric the Entertainer today, Cedric the Entertainer is one of the top talented comedians in the world.
And nice. I met him at they came to the Foxhole when we used to do the Foxhole up at the thing.
Bernie Mac was a motherfucking monster, dog. You gonna put Steve Harvey up after them? He gonna say it's because they was going over their time. No, nigga, you going up after really funny guys. You not funny like that. You famous, dog. You found a way. And credit needs to be given for that. Steve Harvey know how to cry. That is a fucking gift. If you can cry in front of the people, that make them people come get you.
Right.
I'm talking about the Hollywood motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you know how to cry, Marcus, if that shit was coming out your eyes instead of nigga, we'll be opening up for you, boy.
I didn't see that one coming. So God
I'm here to tell you, boy. Woo. If your wet was coming out your eyes instead of your arms, nigga, when you can make yourself cry,
Man.
you can't cry. Crying is hard, dog.
Is it?
It's hard. Like when I was in acting class, that's when I found out how hard crying was. But it was a lady and this dude. They was able to cry.
Yeah, they'll stick some
at the drop of a dime.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, how they doing that shit? You can't cry, Margie. Well, you act like you can cry. Cry. Do this.
You want him to
That's
sting his
cold
eye?
blooded.
You say he gonna sting his eye. He rubbed that juice from under there. Right there. It ain't the same juice, is it? What is underarm juice? Is that sweat with piss in it?
Yeah, that's
That's piss.
yeah, that's pet. Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Hell no.
What you gonna do when Steve run up on you, man?
What he gonna do? You need to ask Steve what he gonna do when he run up on me. What you think Steve gonna whoop me?
He got that cushion on his lip, nigga. He ain't gonna be able to do that. Gonna sock him on the lip. It's gonna
Now,
bounce
if
right
Shannon
off.
Sharpe ran up on me, I'd be like, God damn it. But Shannon Sharpe ain't finna fight. Shannon Sharpe is a civilized man. Did you see when that man had that camera up to him at the airport?
What, did he smack it?
No. He just was recording him, and Shannon Sharpe said, really? Oh, boy.
And it was spit all over the camera.
Oh,
Shannon Sharpe said, really? Why? Oh,
How
boy
big
said,
is
why
he?
not? Shannon Sharpe did
Yeah.
this.
What's his height? You're so
What you
stupid.
do if Shannon blew a kiss at you?
What's his height?
Who's height?
Shannon Sharpe.
Hey, man, listen to me.
Shannon
Shannon
Sharpe is a
Sharpe is a
monster.
real motherfucking deal. If you ever watched him on the football field,
He a
Shannon
monster.
Sharpe was a fucking beast.
Yeah, I don't want no parts of that nigga, man.
But there's a lot of homosexual men who are beasts in sports.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to say that.
Oh Lord.
The nigga name was Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, Sugar Ray got raped by his trainer. How you
what?
the world?
They all
best
got
boxer
stories.
getting raped by
They
your
all
trainer?
got stories of what happened to them.
Ugh.
They never tell about the asshole they punctured.
Yeah,
They all tell the stories of what happened to them. These men who sleep with men.
yeah.
They never tell the whole thing. I watch them. They be like, well, I got raped.
No.
Is that what happened?
Some of them niggas did the raping.
Man, y'all, I was
Shannon is a raper.
Oh,
All of
like,
his
you
little
go-
brothers
oh,
is
yeah,
gay.
You better say allegedly, because you gonna go.
If Shannon Sharpe got little brothers, they gay. He got them.
He said you don't know for sure.
Mm.
You stupid, Craig.
All the Sharps been
I
stuck.
was about to cry. Y'all niggas was doing too much.
You can't cry, nigga. Look, hey,
I was sitting about to cry. Y'all niggas doing too much.
everybody look at the tape. Marcus was over here trying to make himself cry the whole time we was
The
talking.
whole time.
I'm gonna look at this tape. That nigga Marcus was won't come out.
Hey.
Nigga, you want to make
You can do
yourself
it,
cry.
Marcus. You
I
can do
tell
it.
all you men out there who say, I can't cry like that. All you motherfucking men, go home early one day without letting your girl know. You gonna cry.
Oh Lord, he just saying everybody's messing
all
around.
So everybody out there, I dare you to go home early one day without letting your girl know. You gonna cry.
Yeah.
Even if she ain't getting fucked, you gonna hear her on the phone talking how she talk when you not around.
That's real shit.
You don't want to know what the fuck is really going on in your life with the bitch that you claim.
Talk about it.
Nigga, the girl you claim is with you out of convenience.
On that note, we're going to stop the video here because he's going to go on to the next subject. But what do you guys think about this here? I don't know if you guys seen the interview, but like I said here, if you get a chance, go to the interview on Club Shay Shay for Shannon Sharpe's podcast here with Steve Harvey. It was really good as far as just the dialogue and the flow, and there was some good points in there as well as the bad points, as well as the fact that Steve Harvey giving relationship advice, talking about that women don't have to bring anything to the table. One thing that is for sure is that Steve Harvey has a base for women. So he's going to cater, cape, and pander to women at the expense of men. So the whole dialogue of everything going on here, what they're saying about Steve Harvey and how he's a hater and things of that nature, very, very true. And the fact that him giving relationship advice, stay away. The other things that he was talking about and how Corey Holcomb broke down that he was telling it his way, of course it's going to happen. It's his interview. So he's going to tell from his perspective. That is going to be this. That's going to be the way. And that's how you would do it if you was in that situation. But what's right and right, what's wrong is wrong. But check out the interview for yourself. And you guys let me know how you think about it. Also, how you think about this video as well as Corey Holcomb's comments. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me hear what you guys think about it. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.